There we go. That's better. Let me unmute everybody here. There we go. All right. Trevor, yes. So we have the man, the myth, the legend, the renowned world traveler, Carl Ball. Welcome. Carl, thanks for hosting the Battle on Buffalo.
For sure.
So we've already got people asking. John's already trying to talk smack, I think, about people. He's already asking if Dean's going. And, of course, Dean doesn't know yet.
Roy, say Roy. Hello, Roy.
There we go. Well, all right, everybody. Yes, so the Battle on Buffalo. Pretty basic understanding. It's on Buffalo Lake. For anybody who hasn't fished Buffalo Lake, it's a great lake. There's always a chance at some really great fish out there. There was some nice pike caught there last year as well. So, Carl, why don't you give her a go? I'll let you.
Sure.
We'll just put you right to the test.
Absolutely. Well, I got 3 pages full of notes, so I'm ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, you guys. So we're Battle in Buffalo Saturday. Pike, walleye, and burbot. I'm gonna rewind a little bit here. Can we see that? Is that screen up?
Which one do you want?
Yours? The one of the map, the Pelican Point Park one there.
Boom.
Picked up 2 fish just right after I left the boat launch there. And those were kind of my only 2 fish all day last year. So,
okay, hold on a sec. Carl, can you guys hear Carl now? Yeah, there you go, Carl. You'll have to give your little spiel again when we went
start over.
Solo. When we went to solo, you lost the audio.
Poopy. All right. So, you guys, if you saw on the screen there it is.
Hold on. I'm going to get rid of mine.
There we go. Can you guys hear me now still? Do you lose the audio? Oh, we hear 2 fish. Yep. Okay. Somebody says you can hear me. All right. So, you guys, at the top left of that screen, you guys can see there's our camping overflow. That's us. We have the entire overflow campground booked for us for staying for the weekend. So we got Friday night and Saturday night. We got that site booked. If you just follow the road around past the overflow camping, the bottom right of that screen, you'll see the marina and the boat launch. That's where we're launching from. There's always a couple of good fish right at the boat launch. You guys, the only 2 that I caught all day last year were just in front of the boat launch, not far out. So, I'll meet you guys at the camping thing at the campsite. There's no water or power at the campsite. If you want a power or water site, you just have to book one of the other regular sites there. There is washrooms. You guys, I'm not sure you can see my cursor. I don't think you can, but just down the road, there's washrooms right after the other parking beside us, and just kind of around the bend as well. There's showers and washrooms and stuff there also. So we won't be too primitive. Like I said, southeast of Bashaw, we got that whole site for us. You guys, let's be respectful. it got a little bit loud last year on the night after the event. Not really our fault, but we might get some dirty looks this year. It because people see the kayaks and they might remember that it was a little bit loud last year. So I'm going to be getting there Friday afternoon, hopefully. Knock on wood, barring anything unexpected. I got a barbecue. We'll do barbecue Friday night. We'll do some burgers, some hot dogs. Guys, bring buns. If you, I don't eat bread, so I'm gonna forget to bring buns. So should have lots of condiments though. Wife made me a big meatloaf. We'll do the meatloaf on Saturday night after the event and potato salad. You guys sign a waiver. If you haven't been in one of our events already, I'm going to have to hit you guys up to sign a waiver. And you can get a card or a wristband from me. I'm going to pick those up Friday. We're starting at 6 a.m. on Saturday. So no lines. You can have your boat in, but don't have your line in the water yet before 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturday. If the weather is poopy and windy, or you just have something come up and you leave, you don't come to the wrap up afterwards, you guys, I'll give you my number. Text me when you get off the water if you're not coming back to the get together, so that I know you got off the water safely. It would suck to have to call out search and rescue for somebody who already went home an hour ago. So speaking of that, you guys, PFDs, you got to wear your PFD the whole time, not your PDF, your PFD. So you got to keep those on the whole time. We've never had a problem with us. John, I can't comment on that. I can't comment one bit. He wasn't the loud one, but he was encouraging it. Let's put it that way. You guys, make sure you're wearing your PFDs. You'll be disqualified if you don't. We've never had a problem with anybody not wearing their PFDs on the water. Human powered craft, you guys. We're not using boat motors for this one, or trolling motors, I should say. Barbless hooks. We got to stay in 24 feet of water or shallower. So 24 feet is our max depth.
The fish. Good luck finding more than that in Buffalo.
Yeah. I'm not super familiar with how deep Buffalo gets, but yeah, just a reminder. So for this event, we're looking for 3 pike over 63 centimeters. So that's 25 inches, 1 burbot of any length, and 2 incidental walleye over 50 centimeter. That's 20 inches. So we gotta, if you do catch some walleye, we gotta record it and we gotta report it. So we're going to be using Fishing Chaos app for submissions and for judging. So hopefully everybody's had a chance to get on there and get registered. We're sitting at 11 anglers for registered so far, and it's Wednesday and it's coming up Saturday. I know I had some hurdles with it. You guys, it's better to get registered and get on there right now while you're home before you get out there, in case there is any snags. And what do you call it? Cell service might be kind of hit or miss. So you guys go ahead, get signed up and do all that kind of stuff. I know I had a few problems with getting with the tokens or something, so I had to make sure I'd uploaded my information for my fishing license, all that kind of stuff. So after we're done fishing at 5 o'clock on Saturday, we're going to have a wrap up at 5:30 back at the Overflow Camping. We got some amazing prizes this year. You guys, I cannot believe the prizes. I think I was the first person to sign up for this one, and I only signed up last week, and I saw there was only 2 other people. I thought, man, if I just drilled 2 holes with a big hole saw, I could be the only guy to catch a fish that day. Let's get some really cool prizes. But I see 11 of you guys. Probably somebody out there that would keep their kayak far enough away that I couldn't drill a hole in it. Yeah, you guys, some of you guys might have seen the posts I made about doing some welding and some farting around in the garage. Who'd have thought changing countries and moving all your stuff for like an entire household would be so involved and take so much time. Finally getting things organized in the garage where I can find them. You guys see all those holes on the wall behind me? Those are still in the garage. I still got to go through all my lures and everything, and that's tomorrow. So the new line on the reels, the reels are on the rods are in the truck, the bump board's already. Got a new dry top, I got a new fish finder, got a new PFD for this year. You guys, it's who thought it'd take so much effort just to get out and fish a half dozen times this year. the only thing I can say, at least I got out a couple, 3 times already this year in the warmer weather while I was down south. But yeah, you guys, that's about it. That's it kind of in a nutshell. Make sure you have a fishing license too. Obviously, you don't want to get stopped by Fish and Game and find out that you forgot to renew for this year. And that's it. We're gonna have a good time. I got a propane fire pit. I'll bring that out, and we'll socialize. We'll have some adult beverages, that kind of thing. It'll be a nice evening, and then we can go out early in the morning and catch some fish. And yeah, knock on wood that we get really nice weather again. It's supposed to be, but you never know. You guys, if it's really windy and dangerous, we're not going to go out. We'll call it. We'll do something else instead. What can we do? Can we have a burger eating contest? I don't know if I have that many burgers.
You can just do like we did the one year at the trout derby. Just back everybody's kayak and put the rear of their kayaks on shore, and everybody shore fishes sitting in their kayaks.
Yeah, we could do that. Yep. And nobody tipped over in that one.
Was that might have been the year that the two Hobie pro anglers tipped. The only kayaks that have ever tipped at a trout derby were two Hobie pro anglers.
Yeah,
same day.
Where it wasn't like a big domino effect where those guys flipped and then everybody flipped.
Well, I think one tipped and it just created a tsunami that flipped the other one. But
nice.
But that would have been the two gyms actually.
Yeah, very good. So yeah, what is that? You guys, hopefully that's it in a nutshell. You guys, if you need a copy of the rules, I think you got those somewhere.
Yeah. So just a couple things here. Taryn put up, so you can use the app as well to check in and check out. So Carl, get hold of Taryn and he can kind of show you that. It's really great if the guys something comes up and they got to leave, they can check out on the app as well.
Yep.
So that's good. Roy put in here, can we start anywhere on the lake or do we have to start at Pelican? You're running the derby. You make that decision.
Ask me on Friday or ask me on Saturday, because I don't usually have a problem with you guys going somewhere else. The only place we're not supposed to fish, and you guys it's in the rules, so we're not supposed to fish the Narrows. I don't usually have a problem with that. If it's real icky out, I would be nice to keep an eye on all you guys, know kind of where everybody is at. That being said, I'm not your guys' mama. You guys flip on rough water, please do it on calm water.
Yeah, that's a dig at himself.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, for the most part, I don't have a problem with that, but I think it's gonna be weather dependent. I'd like to just see what the weather is doing before I say yay 100% on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And like Carl said, it's PFDs at all times. As with any of our derbies, guys, if you see somebody out there and they're struggling with something, please go over, give them a hand, help out. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other. We're here to promote. So please, the same thing Carl already said it when we're in the campgrounds. Also, when we're driving to and from these events, people see a line of trucks with kayaks going in. It doesn't take long to put two and two together. So if we can kind of watch that. But yeah, the Battle on Buffalo, you can see there, I threw up the poster. That was Ben from last year. And that was his personal best pike, just shy of 30 inches. So he was pretty stoked with that last year. And that was his second best catch of the day. His best catch of the day was hooking onto Carl's line, snagging it, and stealing his hook. So
he didn't happen to catch that pike on that hook, did he?
No, he caught that on a Rapala. So
yeah, you guys, I'll give away the whole farm. So one thing I did forget to mention: camping is $25 a night. So Barry, he's the guy who runs the campground. The office is just around the corner from where the overflow is. $25 a night. So that's a pretty sweet deal. It's and Saturday, I know most people, if you live nearby, you probably want to just head home instead of paying for camping. But if you're like me, it's a substantial drive. It's worthwhile to stick around and socialize and meet everybody. Hopefully we get to see some new people. I don't meet all you guys because I live so far out in the boonies that I don't always get down for all the events. was I gonna say? There was one more thing I was gonna say. Oh yeah, you guys last year shiny like gold or copper chatterbaits working good for me in the shallows in front of the out front of the launch there, or like green pumpkin orange combo. Yeah, I want to see everybody catch the fish. Pike are so much fun. You can catch pike all day, but if you can't get them to stay on the board for the photograph, you aren't going to win the tourney. So,
yeah,
it's as much about what you can do with the fish after you catch it as it is about catching it. So,
yeah, absolutely. Just Roy, in respect about your safety meeting, this is basically our captain's safety meeting. The rules are all attached in the app, so please go to the tournament and scroll down. Look at the rules. As far as anything that comes up that's specific, just as Carl said, Friday night he'll be kind of monitoring it, and then that Saturday morning, that's kind of why we like everybody launching kind of from the same area for the mornings. Is it just kind of gives you an idea if Carl needs to shut down and say, okay, we're going to only fish this northeast corner of the lake type thing. It's so that's why we kind of want to kind of have everybody sticking together with that. Will there be loaner boards or ones to buy?
I've got so many bump boards. I'll bring a bunch out there. I keep making new ones every year to tweak the design and then like it a little bit more. So, of course, that was another thing I was working on today was building out the bump boards because I kind of like this design now with where it's one side is flat. You guys can see one side's flat, so that'd be the side would be against me. This side's kind of at about a 45, so I can put my my codes, my identifier codes on there, and then these little clear flaps kind of help restrain the fish. And then if you guys are wondering what the numbers are all about, that is so I can tell which fish picture when I'm looking at my phone. If I can't tell which fish it was, I don't want to submit the same fish twice. So that was fish number 1. That was fish number 2. That was fish number 3. So I like having mine I put a handle on all my bump boards. I like putting them in the rod holder behind me. And then this was the one I was using when I was down in the US because I was fishing for bass most of the time, but I can't bring myself to go out for pike with a 20-inch board. So I had to make this guy. Uh-oh.
You had to make it broken.
I had to make it broken. I had to make it go longer. So am I going to catch a 57-inch pike? Probably never in my lifetime. But, it takes up the same amount of space as a 20-inch board on the wall. So, yeah. Also, you guys, if you're trying
we got some smack talking already.
Smack talking, slow down, Carl. You're not getting more than one fish. That's all I got. I caught 2, but I only got 1 on the board to count last year because the other guy jumped off the board. So you guys, it's like an arms race for me to develop the perfect bump board that'll keep the fish stuck to the board while I can take his picture. You guys, if you're looking for me on the event in the campground or out in the on the water, you guys I'll probably be wearing the kind of orange Boondocks jersey. I'll be in a 2020 white Outback. I'll have a flag on the back. Looks just like this. Actually, this is the flag. And I'll probably be wearing a big white hat. Either this one or one just like it. So that's how you guys can spot me. Big white hat, flag like that on a big white boat.
And if he's not wearing that hat, he'll be wearing his wife's really big white sun hat.
They're both mine.
Oh, sorry.
They're mine. Yep. I like looking like a Mexican flats guide when I go out fishing.
There you go. So the one thing, for anybody that's just, this might be your first derby with us or whatever. Couple quick things. When you land that fish, get it in your net, leave it in the net in the water, get your bump board, dip your bump board in the water first if you can. Get it wet. That helps a lot for the health of the fish. Get the bump board down, get your phone out, get your app, your camera, whatever, however you're doing it, get it ready to go. Take the hook out of the net, put the fish on the bump board, and then if you're like the rest of us and you've lost a lot of these fish, they always seem to go off head first. So a really good trick is to kind of prop your net underneath your bump board, slide your bump board in with your net sticking up. If they jump off, they'll jump back into the net. A lot of guys will leave the hook in the mouth too. Just be aware that sometimes if you put your hand on there and it decides it's going to jump out, that hook hurts a lot when it goes into your finger, and it hurts a lot more when the fish starts thrashing around with it on your finger.
Yeah, another good tip is leash your phone. You guys, if you're using your phone for taking your photos, which probably I think all of us are going to be doing, leash your phone somehow. So a couple ways you can do it. If you've got it in like an OtterBox case, you can run a piece of heavy fishing line through kind of that hard plastic architecture that goes under the silicone skin, and leash it that way. There's all kinds of leashes or devices to attach to your phone out there on Amazon. I bought a nice one with a coiled retractor line, like a phone cord, like the old style. Some of you guys, this might have been before your time. Yeah, so because that fish, if they're spiteful. Pike are just mean. They'll whack that phone right out of your hand and launch it into the lake on their way out the door when they leave you behind. So
yeah. Carl's phone number.
Yep. You guys ready?
Yeah, grab a piece of paper, guys. We'll get it on here. Also, we'll make sure that it's available through the app too on the organizer. But yep. Okay, Carl, give her.
Sure. So 780-834-8675. So you guys, you text me. If you text me, make sure you text me kind of who you are, so I know I'm not just getting a bunch of junk texts and stuff. I don't usually get them here in Canada. I couldn't believe the junk email and texts I got while I was in the US, boy. But yeah, you guys, and then let me know who you are, and then you're checking in or checking out, if that's how you're doing it. Yeah, there you go. 780-834-8675. Yep. 834 spells torque. So being a Harley mechanic, I figured that was a good cell phone number to have.
Perfect. Trevor, swag. Yes. For anybody that was at the East Slope the Trout Derby, they got to see the swag. Oh, let me turn her.
Ooh, nice.
There's the ball caps. Really nice ball caps. We've got the ball caps. We got 3/4 length tees, and we have hoodies as well. So we can get those out to you guys. There'll be a box there with different sizes of hoodies and shirts that you guys can try on. Hoping that we get that first order back here right away. I don't know if it's going to be in time. One of the other directors, if you know that it's coming in time, let us know and we'll post it up. But yeah, so the swag, it's great stuff, good quality gear. It's going to be amazing. No, you don't need to be there for Friday night unless you want some of Carl's down home cooking.
I can't take credit. My wife makes the meatloaf.
So the swag order that we had that was placed at the Trout Derby may or may not be there in time. We're not sure yet. We're hoping, but if not, so yeah. So that's the Buffalo. Derby's coming up. Let me just nope, that's not the button I wanted. There we go. Yeah, so we have the Battle in Buffalo this weekend. Next weekend, as the river runs through, the July long weekend, Ruby's Gator Classic for anybody that wants to make that drive. Phenomenal fishing up at Mosier Lake there. Then after that, we come back down to another derby that Carl's hosting on the 23rd, Lesser Slave Lake. That'll be pretty cool for that one as well, guys. We've got no, that's not the 23rd. That's the
Oh, yeah, July 9th.
July 9th. Sorry. Yeah, it's the weekend right after. The 23rd is the Cooley Classic out at Lake Diefenbaker, Sask Landing. The East Slope is the August long weekend again, 2-day event, and then Cold Lake on the 13th. So we've got lots of events coming your way. Couple things I want to touch on. Want to say thank you to Gord for coming down from Edmonton for Jim Kind. This weekend was the Lacombe Kids Can Catch fishing event. As a organization, we used dollars to support this event, and I just got to quickly throw this up.
Nice.
So for anybody that's wondering, that is a 26-inch, 7-pound rainbow trout that was caught at Open Creek Dam just after we left. And that tagged trout right there was actually the one that came, that was sponsored by my dad's Memorial Derby. So it's cool that every year, whenever they get whoever catches that one, they always shoot me off a picture of it. So that gentleman caught the one that we sponsored in Dad's name. So that was amazing. Yeah, no, that wasn't an Open Creek, or that was at Open Creek, Roy, not Len Thompson. But Len Thompson, we did throw, I think it was probably about 20-ish rather large brood trout in there at the Kids Can Catch Fishing Day. So I'll bring this up here again quick. So that is the world's largest fishing lure. It's a Len Thompson number 90, actually scaled properly to scale for a number 90. You can see our logo is in the kind of the middle of the sign. We have entered into an agreement to sponsor fish stocking, pond maintenance, kids catching events, all of that kind of stuff here in Central Alberta. And so yeah, we're in great company. We're up there with Smoky Trout Farm, who does a lot of the stocking around, Dow Chemical, who puts on the Kids Can Catch events. We're up there with those companies. So that's a big thanks to all of you guys out there for being a part of that. Dakota Lithium. I just want to throw this out there and say this again. We cannot thank Dakota Lithium enough as a trail series. They stepped up and they have far exceeded any expectation that we could have ever thought. We were hoping to get 1 or 2 batteries. Every event gets a 23 amp hour battery and the Power Box 10. So Carl's going to have those to give away along with a bunch of other prizes. So just so you guys know, we do have some, as Carl mentioned, we have some amazing prizes coming out. I want to thank everybody again that was able to come out and do the Memorial Derby. Dad would have been proud with you guys. You guys all were awesome. You were out there, you fished, you had fun, and 49 people on the water on that lake. We donated, for anybody that wasn't there, we presented Rimby Fish and Game with a check for $750. They're putting on a kids fishing tournament on the Father's Day weekend next weekend. So we've donated them $750 to buy prizes for those kids. So, that's where your guys' money's going. We're doing whatever we can here in Central Alberta. So from myself and my family and all of the trail directors, I just want to thank everybody that came out and made the Memorial Derby what it was. It was a wonderful time, and yeah, it's great. I wish I could be out there fishing with you guys this weekend out at Buffalo, but I'm flying out Friday morning to fly into Kelowna to pick up a truck and trailer and start bringing a load of stuff out. My mom and stepdad have sold their house in the Okanagan, and they're moving to Blackfalds here. So we got to do whatever we can to get them out. But Carl, thank you for putting on the Derby. everybody else, thank you for participating in all our events. SummerSlam, keep hammering it, guys. There's that photo was thrown up today. Some monster trout caught. So let's keep that going. You guys have another week-ish for that. Let's see what you guys can do with your challenge that's going on right now. I know there's a lot of stuff. Just remember that any fish you catch during the buffalo event, you can always use them to trade up your fish in SummerSlam if you have any. So as Trevor says, go get registered. If you guys aren't a part of the SummerSlam, there's monthly challenges. You don't necessarily have to. There goes Ben. Carl's watching you. You don't necessarily have to be the best fisherman or in it to try and take the whole thing. There's monthly challenges for different species, and every new species gets the extra points. So good luck to everybody that's out there this weekend. Please tell me there are worse Fisher prizes, 16 hours and nothing caught. At least my fishing trail ID arrived. Well, welcome to the world of fishing.
Yeah, it's always the new guys or the unexperienced or the wives that didn't really come along to go out. They didn't intend to go fishing, but they just put on a lesson. Like, they make us look bad. They do it so easy and so well. So yeah, Roy, gonna say you'll probably do just fine, buddy.
Yeah, I think he's got it summed up right here. It's called fishing, not catching. I absolutely love fishing the derbies with you guys, as many of us do. It's a great opportunity for us all to get together, hang out, and have a lot of fun. So good luck to everybody that's fishing this weekend. I can't wait to see the pics. If you've got questions, let me scroll up. If you've got questions about the derby, there's Carl's number. Send him a text. Make sure you say who you are so he knows. Make sure you check out with him on the weekend. Wear your PFDs. Be safe. Other than that, also around 2 o'clock, somebody please make sure you get an ambient air temperature and a water temperature, because we do need that for the reporting form. And good luck to all you anglers out there. You're going to have a blast. And hopefully everybody catches some amazing fish, and you always got a chance of a great big pike and buffalo. So who knows? Maybe somebody can set a record out there. But with that, we will give you guys some time back, and good luck. Have fun fishing, and get registered for all the events. And if you're heading out, watch for that swag box. And Carl, thank you again for everything you're doing.
For sure, you guys. Yep. I can't wait to see everybody. It's been a long time. I've been hiding out south of the border, so I haven't seen you guys. Not that I saw you guys most of the time anyways in the off season, because the off season is just so long up here. But man, it's June. It's fishing time. Water's open. You can hear the frogs croaking. It's time to get out on the water and catch some fish. And you know what? The babies have hatched. We see the geese on our walks with the dogs, so the ducks and the geese are out there. That means the pike are going to be eating on top water. So that's always a good time, catching a big pike on a baby duck lure. There's something, it's so much fun, it should be outlawed.
All right. Well, good luck, everybody. And we will see you guys back here next Wednesday for the dried meat Captain's Derby. So stay safe, wear your PFDs, and have fun.